14 signs that you are more attractive than you think. People often have poor self-perception. Studies show that humans are not able to evaluate themselves realistically, especially when it comes to physical appearance and attractiveness. This is because we perceive ourselves differently from those around us. We analyze every little detail about ourselves much more than we would the actions or appearance of others. Therefore, most people typically underestimate their self-esteem and attractiveness. Wondering what others think about you can drive you crazy. However, there are a number of signs to find out. Here we bring you 14 signs that will show you that you are much more attractive than you think. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel to enjoy new videos on psychology and personal development every week. Let's get started. Number 1. People smile when they see you. It's more common for someone to smile at a stranger they find attractive than someone they don't. Sometimes a smile can be a sign of flirtation, but usually it is a natural reaction to something that is pleasing to the eye. If you find that you get a friendly smile from most people you see, chances are they find you attractive. Number 2. Strangers stare at you. If this happens to you a lot, you might be more attractive than you think. When someone we like or find attractive walks into a room, we usually can't help but stare at them. Their presence demands attention, and someone who can attract attention so easily must be attractive. If all eyes are on you, there is no doubt that you are attractive to others. Number 3. People seem to enjoy talking to you. Do others always approach you and start conversations regardless of where you are or what you are doing? If so, it's probably because you are attractive to others. Attractive people have a kind of magnet. It may not always be a romantic thing. It could be because of how symmetrical your face is. Number 4. People raise their eyebrows when they see you. When someone raises their eyebrows, it usually means you're surprised. But if someone looks at you and unconsciously raises their eyebrows, it's a sign that they find you attractive. Just like smiling, raising your eyebrows is a natural reaction performed by the brain. It can be consciously, but usually is not. That said, if you see someone who raises their eyebrows when they see you, chances are they find you handsome. Number 5. People often look at you twice. Most of us do a double take when we meet someone quite attractive. Of course, there can be many different reasons why we do this, but the most common one is that we liked what we saw. If someone looks at you a second time, it means they find you attractive and might be looking to get your attention. If this happens to you often, you are almost certainly an attractive person. The next sign to find out if you're more attractive than you think, you might find the weirdest and most surprising on the list. Number 6. People put on duck lips. Another subconscious action that happens when we see someone attractive is making duck lips or pouting. No, not the popular duck face you see on social media. We are talking about a 1-second reaction that can occur several times in a conversation, and oddly enough it is a subconscious action linked to the desire to kiss the person. It is a gesture similar to someone repeatedly licking or biting their lips. Duck lips tend to be much less noticeable and therefore harder to see. If you're talking to a person and you notice that quick little movement, now you know what it means. Number 7. People act differently around you. Are people much more nervous or anxious around you? Do you notice that they act differently and seem nervous or confused when you approach them? Attractive people are often very intimidating, and it's almost impossible not to get nervous when you are around someone you like or find attractive. If you notice others constantly acting strangely around you, it's possible that one of the reasons is that they find you attractive and don't know what to say or how to talk to you. Others go out of their way to help you. Have you noticed that others jump at the opportunity to help you with a problem you are having, regardless of the situation? We tend to be unconsciously friendlier and more generous to those we find attractive. Number 9. You rarely receive compliments on your appearance. This may sound surprising, but do you remember receiving compliments? If people don't often say compliments about your personality or looks, it's natural to doubt yourself and think you may be unattractive to others, but it usually means the opposite. The reason you hardly ever get compliments is that people probably think you are already aware of how attractive you are and therefore believe they don't need to remind you. Some might even think you're tired of so much attention. Number 10. When you receive a compliment, it feels insincere. On the rare occasion that you receive any compliments at all, they often sound casual or insouciant. If people only mention your appearance in passing, it can make you extremely insecure, but the truth is they sound very indifferent because you look great no matter what. Just think about it. You probably only get compliments when you've changed your appearance in some way. Number 11. People are surprised by your insecurities. It can be pretty hard to believe that people we admire or put on pedestals can be as insecure as we are. Because of how shady they seem, it's easy to fall into the mindset that they have nothing to worry about. This is probably why most people are surprised when you mention that there are certain aspects of your appearance that you are unhappy with or want to change. Whatever flaws you find seem minuscule to them, they probably won't even notice them. Number 12. Others tend to have strong feelings for you. When you are attractive, people tend to show extreme feelings for you, whether negative or positive. They may seem overly friendly or extremely cold and hard for no apparent reason. This means they most likely find you attractive and really want to get to know you, or they find you intimidating. Some lack mean towards you because they are jealous of your appearance, and others will try to get too close to you and make excuses just so they can talk and be with you. Number 13. Relationships are easy for you. Repeated failed relationships and meaningless short connections may seem like an indicator of unattractiveness, but that is usually not the case. Having an active romantic life is a sign that many people find you attractive. Maintaining a relationship is just a matter of building emotional maturity. Number 14. You get a lot of messages. If your DMs are constantly full of messages, whether you're in a relationship or not, don't be too surprised. Social media is a great way to find out if others find you attractive, and if you notice a lot of people texting you often, chances are you're good looking and they want to get to know you. Society's beauty standards put a lot of pressure on everyone to fit a certain mold. And while being attractive can go a long way when it comes to dating, attractiveness isn't just about your physical appearance. Most people want more than just a pretty face. Learn to accept yourself and be comfortable with who you are. Look past your insecurities and untrustworthy perception of yourself to see how much others value you. When you overcome these self-imposed obstacles, you will probably discover that you are much more attractive than you think. Have you noticed people showing any of these signs towards you? Is there anything else you would add? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. If you liked this video, give it a like and share with your friends or anyone you think might be interested in this information. If you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe and remember to click the little bell so you don't miss any new videos on the channel. Thank you very much for watching the video.